Yeah man, this is Akios Jackson. Tune in to Royal Zionhighness Radio at royalzionhighness.com. We'll get inspiration and ear selection without objection. Yeah man.
Yeah, this is Uno Jama from Roots Radicals representing for the Shark Pool, the international school, with DJ Sharky, the international one. Sending out one love from Roots Radicals. Big up yourself, entire family and team.
In my heart, your love is mine. That the way we all come from. That the way we all come from, yeah.
Oh, no. If you don't see a bad mind, you don't see a red eye. Give me some signal right now. Selector. Them two red eye. See them one war, tell them to try. Them two red eye. They try to block up palm, but still we have.
Yes, Maxine and Trivalence, welcome back to the Poolside. Yes, Facebook cracking up again, but they can't stop us.
But still we have a rise. Two red eye, them a red eye. Me jump for the mic and up for the book like them. I write the verse, I'm a re-foundation. You got the nerve. Back in the day, Brixton, barrier blocker in a circle. You know, so them a rock. When me reach a minute road, then the bass it a drop. You would have dead. Some boy them rock. Right. Them two red eye. Red eye. Two red eye. Them two red eye. See them one war, tell them to try. Them two red eye. They try to block up palm, but still we have a rise. Them two red eye. See them one war, tell them to try. Them two red eye. They try to block up palm, but still we have a rise.
Yes, first I'm gonna play some Jamaican English tunes. And then I'm gonna chat with him. Yes, Face Crook. Love the way I'm Jamaican English. So please share, so people can hear what Jamaican English has got to say.
Miserable, angry, bad mind, jealousy, not in my philosophy. Red eye people, watch me like TV, cinema, movie. Nowadays it's Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. People them a watch man, who man, this man, what man? Only if them hot man, want take your spot man. What goes around man will come back around man. 6 feet deep in the ground man.
Give thanks and praise for your share, and may the blessings overflow. Goodness and mercy shall follow I so them a go and go let it go. I say them two red eye. I say them two red eye. Music we love, your music we spread. Music we love, your music we spread. Music we love, your music we spread. Music we love, your music we spread.
Yes, big up yourself, Trivalence, the engineer.
Anytime that we come with the reggae feeling. Into the dance or under the radio while you party. When the true them a go bust and you a get lively. When the end of the end up on the sound them can't follow we. They say rose and reggae jungle music that the remedy. Make your skank and shock out, no all of it go for nobody. Make your mad and make your sick, no all of it gone crazy. Free your heart and free your soul, no all of it come and follow. Hey. Music we love, your music we spread. 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 In the dance we come to mash up best one. Only if you listen to my DJ control selection. I try round the rhythm for the real veteran. I try round the rhythm for girl selection. I try round the rhythm for the mic band. But if you listen to the way we chop the style and pattern. But if you listen to the double and your particle the gun. But if you listen to reggae music sending vibration.
People don't even listen up near and far. When we talk about DJ Sharky, we talk about the international one. We talk about the international one. We talk about DJ Sharky to the world. Right now, Royal Zionhighness Radio, lead the way.
Yes, pom pom.
Sharky, the international one, pom pom. Everybody in the place to shout pom pom. Listen to original, I am the mic man, pom 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 pom. Sharky, the international one, pom pom. Everybody in the place to shout pom pom. Listen to original, I am the mic man, pom 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 pom. P.O.M. is a feeling, my lyrics are revealing. Jump up, hit the ceiling, that's vibes in. Big things are warning, from start to the finish when the Sharky rinsing. All I pull it back, cause the DJ never...
Yes, pick up yourself, Maria. Maria song, Oneness.
All I pull it back, pum 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 pum. Sharky launch and attack. Sharky, the international one, pum pum. Everybody in the place to shout pum.
Powers of music, pum pum.
Sharky, the international one, pum pum. Everybody in the place to shout pum pum. Listen to original, I am the mic man, pum 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 pum. Everybody know how this song them a go. From me head to me toe, wanna listen to me flow. Sharky, under your cheese and the dirty rhino. Say you big in London and you're bad not Denmark. Pin them and pin them and pin them and pin them and pum pum. Pin them and pin them and pin them and pin them and pum pum. Pin them and 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 pum 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 pum. Phil Camp, girls, weed, money in the bank. Phil Camp, when we go to war, we are roll out the tank. Phil Camp, girls, weed, money in the bank.
Oh Lord, you're making English. Woo!
Big team, depend on the place. We got lyrics, fill up your suitcase. Don't come to this and you will get replaced. Buy out the bar, all we superstar. We smoke weed, put it in the cigar. Man, I sick, heavy, but I'm a wicked. Kicking the door, Phil Camp, we're worth more. We are gonna cut them like a chainsaw. Man, let the fish I live off the seashore. Shot 1, shot 2, 3 and 4. But boom, bye. Burying a sound in a coffin for them one get forgotten. Phil Camp, dirty and rotten, there's me. Ricochet, Juice and the corporal. Phil Camp original, not backing down for the people. Boy, better settle, can't contest. We're on another level. Solid as a rock, you can't just with like pebble. Phil Camp, girls, weed, money in the bank. Phil Camp, when we go to war, we don't roll out the tank. Phil Camp, girls, weed, money in the bank. Phil Camp, when we go to war, we don't roll out the tank.
Yes, some soca time. Yes.
Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. And the girl them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. And the girl them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. Girl, you are just come get with me and just a party. Get hot, get mad, get sick and crazy. Me this girl are soca lazy. Soca take over every city. Make you move your hip, go down and dip and jump and skip. You and she bust the style. Woo! Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. All of me girl, them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. All of me girl, them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. When it come to the carnival time, the first wine was a soca wine. We can't forget about soca time. So me pick up the mic and rhyme. When you find me with a girl in a line, sweet for sweet, I should have how I like line. Can the soca girl them too fine. Fine. Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. All of me girl them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. All of me girl them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. Do you know how to go down low? Just go down low and go with the flow. Follow me now when me in the show. Woo! How we go? People that dance and just say bo. People that dance and just say yo. Woo! Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. All of me girl them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time. And you move to the big bass line. All of me girl them feeling fine. Soca rumba on them come shine. Woo! That's me. Woo! That she, me and she and me and she, cause wherever Wiley. Soca rumba, everybody, wave your hand them just like the sea. Party. You and me, cause we feel irie. Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time, and you move to the big bass line. All of me girl, them feeling fine. Soca rumba, sun them come shine. Girl, you are wicked and wine pon time, and you move to the big bass line. All of me girl, them feeling fine. Soca rumba, sun them come shine.
Yes, and the final one, it's Saturday night. Yes, Jamaican English and Saturday night.
Saturday night and my swagger's real tight. Brand new crepes, them fresh and white. Money in my pocket, champagne all night. Girls, them in my sight. Saturday night and my swagger's real tight. Brand new crepes, them fresh and white. Money in my pocket, champagne all night. Girls, them in my sight. Till the DJ got through the red light. Early morning until the sun shine bright. Number one tune, them a boom dynamite. And I'm a mic man and I can ride my kite. And I can talk drama and I can talk hype. But me talk about the girl and you are one on the type. She fit and she a figure, she a angel delight. And can I get her, yeah, girl them tonight. Saturday night and my swagger's real tight. Brand new crepes, them fresh and white. Money.
Yo, Jamaican English, waterproof sound, big up yourself. Yes, welcome to the Shark Pool, the international school. Yes, so welcome to the pool. I have some snacks for you as you ordered, and I was wondering, what are you drinking? A cup of tea, yes. So, yes, you are waterproof, so when you fell in the pool, no worries to you. You understand me? So, Mr. Jamaican English, how did you get in touch with music, and what age was that about?
And he was musically talented and grew up. He was a couple of years older than me, and he kind of sort of showed me the door and the love into the music scene, as he was our first DJ from our side of town.
All right.
So he kind of set the trend and opened up the door, and we used to go out raving all the time, and we used to go to the pirate radio stations. And then as you're a teenager, you're growing, so you're meeting more people, and you're going to more pirate radio stations, and then you're going to more clubs, and then you're going to more clubs, and then you end up touring like north, south, east and west of London. So a lot of parties going on, a lot of radios being played, you meet a lot of different people, and that makes a big impact on how I am and how I've grown up. And anywhere I used to touch around the place, people used to always say, that guy there, Jamaican English. Just like naturally, you know what I mean? Whatever my name was, you know, people just, you know, would go, yo, Jamaican English. And that's how I got my name. And turning up at many talent nights the same way as well. When I used to go to the talent nights, people used to go, yo, I didn't even know that you was a white guy. I thought you was a black guy. I thought you was from Jamaica. Because back in the day when I was doing stuff, you didn't have all this about the place. People only saw you or heard you on SoundCloud. There wasn't visual things for people to look at.
Yeah. I understand. Yes. So you been seeing, but my what I want to know, what style did you go to first? Did you first did hip hop, or was reggae your first thing?
The first thing was kind of sort of the ragga vocals, because I grew up in the era of when London was really big on the jungle music,
Yeah.
and the jungle music was taking a lot of samples from the reggae vinyl. You know what I mean? Because the jungle massive was the younger youths of the generation in London, and they would then go and check their granddad or their dad, and they would go into the room and go and get the old 7-inch records and the 45s, and they would hear certain people on them like Cockatee and Buju Banton, and they would be like, oh, you know what, I could sample that piece and put that in a jungle track. That would sound wicked. So I grew up kind of like on the jungle ragga side of things. And then as I grew up and I'm going through motions and I'm going through certain stuff and I'm meeting so many different people, I met a group of hip hop people that really like opened another door to me. You know what I mean? Like a whole nother side of me that I didn't know about, but I gelled in with the hip hop really nicely. I met loads of good people. I had an album come out. I toured around the whole of the UK with the Filth Camp, Ricochet, Juice Man, guy called Corporal, and so really I just dabbled in and out. You know, sometimes I would be there with the hip hop lot, chat a couple of things. Sometimes I go to the reggae dances, chat a couple of things. It was just all involved in me.
Yes, man. Wonderful. So you began as a DJ, right? Or were you more first starting with the MCing and MC first? Okay.
Yes, MC first. I mean, because when I used to be the MC, there would be me and the DJ in a pirate radio station, and would normally be in a kitchen that was so small, you know, I would be right next to the DJ. So without me even knowing about it, I spent so many years next to a DJ, you know, then you pick up stuff, you know. Even if you don't know it, you know, you pick up the sound of the beats, you know, the drops, you know to count in the bars, you know where your favorite tune's going to come in, and you think, you know what, that tune would sound nice with that tune, or this tune would go nice with that tune. So you pick up things along the way, and you almost mold. You know, music makes you mold. Dancers become DJs, DJs become dancers, musicians become drummers, drummers become singers. You know, that's the whole gel of the music of life.
Yes. That's
you know,
true.
I don't put myself in one box, because I'm not in one box. I'm in many boxes.
Yes, me too. I first start. Well, I think I did two the things at the same time. I first start out as a hardcore house DJ, and then I made some tunes as a producer along with it, and I had the piano lessons, and I played the drums. So yeah, a whole heap of things. You had a hip hop show before, but why did you stop with your hip hop show on Friday?
Because it was because when I was playing on the radio station, you know, I kind of give my dedication to whatever I put into, and at that time they didn't have a slot that was filled in enough on the radio. And because I always liked my hip hop, I thought to myself, you know what, maybe I could just turn a page and enjoy some of the music that I grew up on and kind of re-bring it back. And maybe some people have never heard them kind of styles before, because a lot of the hip hop I was playing was a lot of it was from the UK, or a lot of it was just the old school hip hop. You know, that certain schism. You know what I mean? That you know, all eras have their flavors, and some people stick to errors and pick errors, and it will always bring memories back, and you can't beat that. That's why a classic is a classic, because it can be played at any stage, any time, anywhere. People are going to react to it because it's a feeling, yeah, and they've got thoughts about where they was at the time the tune come out, or who they was with, or you know, and so on and so on and so on. It's you know.
Yeah. All right. Okay. This next question is the question I always ask to anybody at the pool, but you are a DJ already, so I have to formulate it a bit different. What song would you love to spin? Normally
at the moment,
yeah. Normally I ask to people, if you were a DJ right now at this moment, what tune, a favorite tune or a promotion tune would you play? But you are already a DJ, so I only ask you, what tune would you play?
It would have to be the one and only, my sister, because I miss her, and it's Queen Kamala and Sativa the Black One, and the tune is called We're Tired. And the tune name is big, and the tune have a message, and the tune have a nice rhythm to it, it have a nice impact to it. It's not soft, it's not too hard, but it just goes and it carries on through, you know what I mean? It has every element that needs to be in a song, you know what I mean? The way she's singing, the way Sativa comes in and talks about what he's talking about, the topics, the way the beat in the background is banging on through. The rhythm is, anytime I play that rhythm, hairs come up on my arms. And as a DJ, if that happens to a DJ, you know that tune is hot.
Yeah,
closed case, you know what I mean?
Sometimes when I have that, I have to pull up the tune myself, definitely. Anytime.
Yes, it is a big tune.
Some people here at the chat, Joe and Welsh, big up yourself. Denise Love, Bonnie, big up. Yes. Tess Priestley.
Fire for life, big up. Yeah, I can see it there. Maxine Trivalence on the big up. King Tido anyway, there salute, or the all base Plannet, Maximum, Lady Joe on the big up, Easy Tez on the big up, out to Ashry on the big up, yes.
So
out to the one and only Lady Tia, anyway Tia there, because I heard her interview and she called me out and showed the love, you know what I mean? So enough love to Tia anyway, Tia is there. Can I big up my Jingle family? We got my Jingle family, Danny B and Steph and Jingle Giant and Janaya Sweets. And, you know what I mean, big up Queen Kamala, of course, Stop the Crime and Violence and the Warriors for Peace, you know, because we're all part of this.
Definitely. So you're from the UK. How is the lockdown doing over there right now?
Everything was okay when we was on the lockdown. Now it's opened up. I tried to go to the shop twice. I tried to go Tuesday and I tried to go Wednesday. And I tell you why this is very, very important. Because it's my girl's birthday next weekend. So I wanted to go to 2 shops to go and buy some present. And when I got to out on the road was mayhem. Everybody's out like they've never been out before. And there were so many queues to get into the shops, and so many restrictions, and it was just crazy. I just turned back and came back home. I thought to myself, everybody's reacting how they shouldn't react, if that makes sense. You know, everyone's just run out. It's like yeah, you got a mask on, but you're running out, you're doing craziness, you're not thinking. And when you're not thinking, madness happens, you know? Like, for instance, road rage has gone up. You know, people haven't been out for a long time. People are driving their cars a little crazy, and so on and so on. People are not really reacting to each other properly because they haven't seen people for a long time. You know, remember in London, it's a big place and there's a lot going on. So when you know, it's like releasing a whole load of people in one arena.
All right. Yeah.
So it's a bit crazy, you know. It's a bit crazy. I'm trying to stay out of it all. I'd rather just stay at home. If I've got to nip out to the shop, I just quickly nip out to a shop and then I'm back.
Yeah. So it's kind of hectic right now over there.
Yes, it's kind of like mixed emotions. People are happy to be out, but people are not thinking, people are not taking care of the situation that we're in now, because we're in a very fragile situation. Yeah, we all can go out and we're all free, but that's the most fragile time. Yes. Because if it repeats what happens, then we're all going back down on lockdown again for a lot longer. You know, they're saying there's already 3 different strains that are over here now. Yes. The South African strain, the New Zealand strain, and now they reckon there's going to be the new one from India.
All right. Yes, we are so, here still in to lockdown here in the Netherlands, but yeah, I.
So you're waiting for the UK to make the mistake before you move.
Well,
you're out of the EU now. You don't want a part of it.
Well. Here they are saying every 2 weeks, yeah, we are gonna stop the lockdown, but 2 weeks later, yeah, a little bit longer. 2 weeks later, a little bit longer. So we don't know when or how or what.
Right.
It could be 2 weeks. It could be 4, 6. Don't know. But they are doing. Stuff with festivals, and they see how it went, and so on and so on. So have you the plans to go to a tour when everything is kind of normal? Because I don't think it will ever be normal the way it used to be.
That's right. That's definitely right. So I mean, I'm so confused because there is actually so many places that actually want me there. You know, I think I definitely, obviously, I have to go to Jamaica. That's definitely on the cards, no doubt. But there's also the USA wants me as well. I've got Chicago, I've got Boston, New York, Bronx, Florida wants me. I've got some links in Miami want me. I've also got Africa, Ghana, South Africa as well, Zimbabwe as well. Do you know what? It's all happened at a really funny time, and it's like, you know, I can't choose to move yet, because if I move and I make a mistake and I have to pay to stay in hotels to be vaccinated or to wait, you know, while I have tests and so on and so on, that's just going to ruin the program. And I'm not ready for that. You know, I want to go out and enjoy myself. I want to be out there because I'm a kind of person that I'm a bubbler. I'm a lively person. Yeah. You know, I don't like stuff to be under and out. You're taking away my vibe from me, you know? So when things are good, that's when you're going to get a real good spirit out of me. You're going to get a real good vibe out of me. You know, the more easier that I can go somewhere and travel and then be able to catch a vibe, when a place is going to be electric, I'm going to mash up the place. Yeah, but definitely. so much is depressing at the moment, and everyone's on different levels, and you know, there is so much more going on than just like, you know, like for instance in the USA with the police that keep on shooting you know, innocent black people and more black people, you know, that affects me as well. I am a white guy, yes, but I'm deeply into the music and the culture that I see, and I've been brought up around black people, Indian people, Chinese people. So you know, I have that kind of love in me naturally. So when things like that are going on, I don't even want to go to America because so much is going on. It's not the right mood. It's not the thing that's going on, you know. So you have to put your energy somewhere else because that's not happening at the moment. There's so much going on, and it's so sad, you know. Every time you see the news, I end up turning it off and thinking to myself, do I really want to go there and play? Do I really want to? You know, it's not the vibe.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying because.
So what I'm trying to say, Sharky, is I'm not going to do nothing for at least this year. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to be like you lot. I'm going to just chill still, and just let things sort of fizzle out, you know, and try and see some normality, some normalness, and then hopefully next year, 2022, I can set up a whole date.
Yeah. Would be awesome. So, is there anything you would love to ask me? Something you want to know about DJ Sharky, the international one?
Yes, Sharky. Do you know what? Do you know, because I always ask this question anyway when I'm with DJs anyway, right? Because do you prefer, or would you prefer, if you could, change the way the music is now to like how it was before, where there was record shops and where there was EPs and test presses and vinyl and Technic decks and you know, like that kind of setup to the way the setup is today, where it's just like laptops and MP3s. It's just music and numbers on, you know, computers and phones and so on and so on. There's no story behind it, you know. It's like when you'd get a record, you'd get the sleeve, you'd get the name of the people, a little story about it, you'd get an email of the company that it came from and so on, you know. And sometimes you get an autograph on a special one, or pictures of people that you didn't see before, and that whole going to queue up and get the vinyl and it being cut at a cutting shop and they cutting it and putting it onto plastic and then getting it so on and choosing, you know, the whole story behind it all to today. It's just like these gadgets that we play on,
yeah,
with just buttons and laptops.
I definitely understand what you're saying. In that time when I started DJing, it's about 22 years ago. I was 15 when I started a whole time ago. I learned my tricks with just two records, vinyl, and
Go on.
Nowadays, anybody act like they are DJ, spinner, but when you to put them next to record tables, they can't do nothing. So
yes, that's right.
That is one thing. I said, if you call yourself a DJ, you have to be one. There's one, and I truly love to have something in my hand. So definitely I go with the old school. But
the old school, yes,
definitely. But as for what's to concern the live shows on Facebook and stuff, I to keep it more digitally, because it's easier that way.
Yes, that's right. Yes. So there's bits from both in it. You can take bits from both. It is a lot easier to get music out now than it was before. That's definitely true. You know, there's no doubt about that. But it's kind of like the future's made things more easier, but it's killed the vibe. It's killed the whole level behind it, the energy, the story, the like the root of it, the whole bringing to the front to get it out there. You know, it's just you can almost make a tune from your studio, vocal it, and then basically you can either get it mastered from a friend or you master it yourself if you know what you're doing, and then you can have that out within 10 minutes. And if you're good at promoting and you've got a big fan base, then you're rolling, you know. There's young youths, you know, because I'm not young, we're not young no more, Sharky. And people are, you know, enough DJs and MCs are not young no more. But the young youths, they know what they're doing. It's a different world to them, you know. Like when I was young, I had I had loads of friends everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like everywhere, north, south, east, and west of London. I had friends everywhere. You know, I couldn't even, the phone couldn't take no more friends. I had to start writing it down on bits of paper. You know, but in this day and age now, you know, as you get older, you know, people separate, people drift off, people do whatever they're gonna do. But the youths, it's their time and they're loving it up. It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, not that I'm really fond of nowadays music. There are good people in it, but those are mostly underground. Mostly what's in the top 40, or you heard, or you hear on a commercial radios and stuff. That is not really my thing. But what I do what I do miss, back in the time where you heard there was a new album out, you go to the record store.
That's right.
You grab it, and happy as a baby, you came home holding the LP in your hand.
It felt like it felt like a Christmas present.
Yes. Put it up and played it from front to back, straight up. Yes, I love that.
Yeah,
I still do. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people out there do as well. I mean, maybe it's an age thing. Maybe, you know, when they say like it's how everyone will feel when they get to a certain age, when they come from a certain era. But at the moment, we're living in these times in 2021. So you've got all us age and previous age people that had so much of the 80s and the 90s music. Like, it was so bubbly, it was so lively, it was so, you know, so we soaked it up like a sponge.
Yeah.
Because it you know, it was so there. Like you said, the going out to go and get the records, the queuing up. You know, I remember always seeing people on the bus or the train, and they'll be like, "Where you going?" And we'll be both going, "Yeah, we're going to the record shop to go and get the same record."
Yes.
So it was like we're at the same time, we're all going on the same journey, and we're all going to the same record shops, and we're all going to get like the same music.
Yeah. Do you know what I read a couple of weeks ago? There was an article that said that vinyl, the LPs, are now more popular than CDs. So it's crazy time.
What happened to CDs? What happened to CDs, Sharky? Like, when they came out, they said, "Oh, this is it. You know, they're gonna play forever. You can just, it's so cheap," and so on and so on. And then they stuck the prices up of the CDs, and then the CDs were getting scratched and jumping all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And they had a lifespan of what? Not even 10 years. Not even 10 years, and they're out the door now. Done. Here, now and again, I put some music on a CD. When I got some new music, like for instance, my Waterproof Sound Rhythm that's coming out on the 27th of April with 10 artists. When I put that on a CD to give to my friends, they look at me like, "What am I going to do with that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a CD." No one's got a CD player anymore. No one's got a CD thing. Everyone's got an MP3 stick, or you Bluetooth your music, or you WhatsApp your music, or you just plug in your phone, like.
Yeah.
So people look. Like even 2 days ago, Sharky, I went to my friend's house. I haven't seen him in a while because now we've been let back out. I went to my friend's house. I haven't seen him in a while. And I literally thought, yeah, quick, I'll grab a CD, I'll burn it, I'll put the tunes on the CD. Yeah. He'll like that, some new music. When I got to his yard, I gave it to him and exactly that. He looked at me and goes, aren't you on WhatsApp? Can't you just WhatsApp me the tunes? I was like, oh my God, man, I've just turned on my computer at home. Yeah, I've let my speakers warm up. I've dragged the tunes in a file. I've dropped them in this and that. I've then got them on the thing. I've burnt the CD. I've got out the pen. I've written on the CD the name of the songs. Yeah. You know, I had to look for about 20 minutes to find a cover to put the CD in. When I eventually found an old cover, you know what I mean? And all for what? For him to go to me, why didn't you just WhatsApp me the tunes?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Just same way those newer kids don't really care about the quality either. They are just listening to their crappy speakerphones as loud as possible.
Yes.
And I was walking by like that shitty, crappy sound. Please turn it off.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I always say that on my shows. I always say to them, listen, like, you know, plug in the big speaker, man. Plug in a proper nice speaker. It doesn't have to be, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be super loud, you know. I'm not saying to you, like, you know, crank it up. But there's a level where you get a nice round, like, warm valve that will come out of a nice speaker. Yeah. And that's soothing. That's warming. You can't get a vibe of... You have to have that. You have to have that bass line, that underneath melody, that catches your soul. That is soul talking. That is soul moving. If there's no bass line, there's no soul moving. There's no heart reaction. Lyrics do that, but when the bass line is rolling underneath and you got a nice sweet lyric on top, or a certain tune, you know, a certain lyric going with the tune, yeah, man, it's, you know, it hits you in a different way. That's what I love to go out to dances, because I love to feel that bass line. I love the proper bass line. That I go to dances because I want to hear loud music on a nice sound, because it gives me that feeling, you know. It's like it's like a drug, you know. Yes. That's the only way to explain it. You get that passion, you get that, like, round, that rawness, that grasp of the bass with the top, with the lyric, with the balance, with the, you know what I mean, with the power of it. It's all in one. It's an all-in-one package. And nowadays, like you said, they're just listening to this and that. They're not really going to the parties to listen to the music that's coming from the speakers. They're just going there to drink, you know what I mean, and well, yeah, have a good time, but on a different level to how we're looking at things.
Yes, exactly. I always thought, saying to myself, you have to, you need to enjoy the music the way it was made. They put time to mix it properly, engineer it, and then you go home with your crappy speakerphone. Yeah, that sound wicked. How would you even know if it even sound wicked? That's why I never leave with my ears, with my earphones, or the proper speaker.
Yeah, you're missing.
I never leave without it. No, never.
Yeah. I mean, you can listen to the music, like, you know, if you're going to work or you're on a quick journey, that's no problem. But if you want to have a good time and you're chilling somewhere and you're at home, you should be able to have a decent speaker that you can plug in, that's got a nice round bass line, or invest in a pair of good headphones. You know, there are some good headphones out there that you can just put on And you'll get that. I'm telling anybody out there right now, go and chuck away them little small. Don't chuck away them little small ones. Put them in your drawer and go and buy a nice, proper, decent pair of headphones, and then go and listen to your favorite DJ or your favorite set or your favorite music. Yeah. And the difference, you know, the whole difference. It's going to be on another level. It's going to be on another platform. It's going to be another story. You know what I mean? And that's the way it is.
Yes.
You have to have a level in the music. You have to have the bass line. You have to have all of that. Otherwise, you're just getting half of it.
Really, really true. The people even put money for engineers to make it sound good and proper. But yeah, the people only get lo-fi nowadays. And yeah, you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, one other thing, who else would you love to see at the poolside?
Easy Sharky at the poolside. Who would I love to? Do you know what? Do you know? Have you had Snapper Chef?
No, not yet.
Yeah, link him up, man. Snapper Chef, man. He's a great, you know what I mean? He's got, yeah, man. You know, he's a great artist. He's a good guy. He's got so many tunes out. It's unbelievable. Yes, he's got a lot of tunes out. He's got a good conversation as well, man. And he's on the right track, man. You know what I mean? His lyrical content is crazy. Like, you know, like if you listen to, like, so if you'd get 10 songs off him and listen to them, it's storytelling, man. It's on, you know, it's like they're all topics and they're all on stories and the right vibe, you know. It's got the right vibe to them.
Yes. So we are.
Yeah, Snapper Chef, man.
Yes, I will invite him at the pool. Definitely. So we are almost at the end. I'm gonna drop the Queen Kamala tune soon, but first, is there anything you would have to say or bigging people up?
Yes, big up all of the Bass Planet massive, and that's everybody in the Bass Planet. I have to big up my Jingle family. Yep, I have to big up my Jingle family. I have to big up Stop the Crime and Violence. Remember that show being relaunched on May the 16th online. So don't forget that, most of them. That's a Saturday from 3 until 7 p.m. People, then please don't forget the Waterproof Sound Rhythm with the 10 artists on the rhythm. Will be out on the 27th of April, and that's also Waterproof Sound's second birthday. So a big thing's gonna pop off that night, 27th of April. I have to big up Diamond White and United Link Up Records, all behind the scenes working hard on everything that's coming through on the vocals that I've been doing lately, on loads of the rhythms. Like I have to big up King Kenny, doing lots of work, sending lots of energy. DJ Kev, I have to big up Lady Grace, the Wild. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, DJ Sharky. You know, every single time, my blood, you're always pushing me. You know what I mean? And we've got that tune coming out soon, yeah?
Yes.
So we got so many people in the chat room: Easy Tez, Maria, Trivalence, Lady Joanne, Fire for Life, Easy Stratus, Lightning Cloud. You done know Lady Joanne. Yeah, man, big up Carol, Lady Shirley, Easy Tez, Lady Ality Adeya. So yeah, man, enough love and enough respect. Big up everybody, our DJ, producer, MC. You know what I mean? Big up my family. And one love to the people, them just out there just doing what they do, man. Love music, you know, reggae music, roots music, lovers rock music. We can't stop it. Pam pam with the powers of music.
Yes, powers of music. I want to thank you for joining me at the pool. I loved it.
Yes, Sharky, bless,
man. I had a great time, man. Yes,
wicked.
Definitely.
Bless up and enough love, my brother, man. Respect, man. Big up everybody, yeah?
Yes, big up yourself. Mad love. So here is his tune, Crime and Violence. Queen Kamala and Sativa the Black One. The final tune of today. I want to say big up to Jamaican English. I had a blast. It was nice talking to you.
Community, why keep so silent? We fed up by the crime and the violence.
Stop the crime
we
and
make a difference. Leaders, we make a pledge of commitment. Why
Stop the
crime
crime and violence.
Why so much killing? Why so much shooting? Why so much victim? You boy, you a chuck it so. With the Glock in your hand, a bust it so. Till you never let it go. All you put in people life is pain and sorrow. You living daily, don't care about tomorrow. But I hell about the house and the love in the ocean. And you say it go. What goes around, come back at you. We tired of the crime and the violence. You man, listen to your parents. If you're tired of the crime and the violence, community, why keep so silent? We fed up of the crime and the violence. The people, come we make a difference. Leaders, they make a pledge of commitment. Why crime so frequent? Why so much killing? Why so much shooting? Why so much victim?
Boxing, but every day them youth are not fist. I take them bread that fear target practice range. One more to the youth them down a nickel down a range. Seems like some lose them brains. Question I can't get no answer. Don't I'm a beer, Glen Van and Flanker. Down a town, I said that them a monster. Spanish town is the thugs and gangster.
We tired of the crime and the violence. You man, listen to your parents. If you're tired of the crime and the violence, community, why keep so silent? We fed up of the crime and the violence. The people, come we make a difference. Leaders, they make a pledge of commitment. Why crime so frequent? Why so much killing? Why so much shooting? Why so much victim? All we need a one chance, one opportunity to reset them and develop a community. We need money in a pocket, figure full up. He said about the day I'm a store up. Politicians come around, them a play tricks. See the problem, no solution to fix it.
Yes, a wicked tune this, Queen Kamala, big up yourself. Yes, once again I want to say big up to Jamaican English. I really had a joy at the poolside. Yes, pump, awesome music, Jamaican English. Big up yourself once again. I want to thank everybody who tuned in with us live at the pool. Maria Sang, big up yourself. Lady Tia, Tess Priestley, Stratus Gordon, Mr. Lightning Cloud, big up yourself. Trigginess, the balanced one, big up yourself. Joanne, big up. Yes, Jamaican English once again, big up yourself. Yes. Alright, anybody who I miss, I'm sorry. Furthermore, I want to big up the whole Bass Planet Sound family, especially King Tidal. Without him, this would never be possible. So big up yourself, King Tidal. Yes. And Lady Tia, you had a wonderful choice by picking Jamaican English. Yes. Big up yourself, Lady Tia. Yes, once again. Check me out next week. Next week we have Maxine Lyons, aka Max Poet, joining me live at the poolside. So tune in once again. Hopefully Facebook will not cut me off again like every week, but they can't stop me. Yes. So big up each and every one. Check me out next week with Maxine Lyons next week Saturday, same time, same place, different artist, Bass Planet Sound Show with Sharkpool, the international school. I was your host, DJ Shark, the international one. If you love hip hop, check me out Fridays with a 1 hour hip hop show. And that's it for now. Everybody, big up, give thanks, one love. I'ma say peace and love, and I'm out.
Yeah, man, this is Zacchaeus Jackson. Tune in to Royal Zionhighness Radio at royalzionhighness.com. We'll get inspiration and ear selection without objection. Yeah, man.
And I want to say a round of applause for Jamaican English. Yay!
And you're locked into DJ Sharky on Royal Zionhighness.